Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Leos. Leo, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love and what this person is like, what the relationship is like. And if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, let's get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my Leos. Who's this person? What they're like? All right, so we have the Eight of Swords. All right. And this person is also showing up as the Page of Pentacles, so they could have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in their chart. They're viewing you as the Lovers card, Gemini energy. Ooh. And the type of relationship, it's going to be the Eight of Pentacles. So that this particular Eight of Pentacles shows me love and devotion. Also like two people that have each other's backs. And we see the Eight of Wands. Okay, so pay attention to the number sequence 888. That's a really powerful number here, Leo. Yeah, wow, sorry, I just was like, woo, I just got chills with that number. So you might be seeing repeating eights in different places, you know, online, on receipts, license plates, addresses, things like that on your phone. Somebody here could have a life path number 8, or could be born on the 8th, the 18th, or the 28th. I feel like some of you by Lionsgate, by the 8th of August, you and this person are you're going to be together. And, or this relationship is going to be really solid. Now, with the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Swords, some of you, I feel like there could be some travel involved with this relationship. So I don't know if they're at a distance or you have to travel to see each other. It could just be like, you know, more than a 30-minute car ride, right? But it could be longer than that. It could be that you're in different cities, states, or countries. I do think this is somebody who's very good at manifesting for themselves. So what they want, they tend to get. But they may be a little bit of an overthinker or an overanalyzer. I also feel here with the Eight of Swords, you may meet this person and they might be stuck in some sort of karmic situation. So it could be a job that they don't like. It could be a living situation that they're unhappy about. Or it could also be a relationship. Okay. Some of you, this person may have had troubles with the law in the past. Maybe, you know, they, you know, were incarcerated or have been incarcerated, but that's like for one of you out there. Okay, Leo, not for all of you. All right, let's see. What else do my Leos need to know about this person? We see the Three of Cups. Some of you, when you meet this person, there is some sort of third party energy. Now, it could be that you just know this person's ex or something like that, or maybe they are dealing with somebody else. Okay, when you meet them. But Leo, I don't think anybody else stands a chance. This Three of Cups energy tells me that most likely you'll meet them when you're around other people, or they're in your community, or they're at work, or they're somehow around you, or you meet them in person is kind of what I'm getting. But I do feel that there may be some third-party interference, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic rival. It could be somebody that's gossiping about this person, or they're gossiping about you, you know, for whatever reason. Just like, I feel like it could be like more haters than anything else. All right, and we see this person with the Moon card, Cancer, Pisces energy. There may be some secrecy around the beginning of this connection or how this connection begins. Like I said, for some of you, there could be an overlap, but I feel like you're going to know that. Okay, I feel like this person's going to be open about that if that's the case. For others of you, I feel like this Cancer, Pisces energy indicates you have somebody that may have that strong water energy in their chart. Or this person, you know, when you meet this person, they might be going through a bit of a confusing time in their life. Again, they're dealing with some sort of karmic situation. It has to do with work or family or their living situation, or maybe even in love. I do see that this person is very intuitive. I feel like this person is very deeply romantic. For some of you, they may be a secret admirer. Wow, and we see the Ace of Cups. A lot of love here, a lot of potential for love here. Okay, despite like the circumstances that you might meet under. Let's see what else my Leos need to know about this person. Okay, they're quite intense, so the depth of this person's thoughts and emotions indicate a high intellect and a strong focus on their subject. Okay, so they're definitely going to be very focused on you. We see karmic soulmate. So for some of you, there is some sort of karmic soulmate around this person, or it may even, you know, be around you. But I'm not getting, like, I don't want you to be scared of this karmic soulmate energy, because it just indicates that you're meant to learn lessons and help each other evolve. And they don't have to be tough lessons, right? I mean, oftentimes we think of lessons as difficult, but sometimes somebody can teach us to trust again, you know, or to like have faith in, you know, in our person, or trust in love again. Okay, so this person may be in a bit of a passive role when you meet them, because it does look like they're going through something here. They're okay with letting others take the lead and make decisions. They may be a little bit uncomfortable asserting themselves. Okay, in the beginning of this connection, it could be due to whatever that karmic situation is. But we see that this person is really deeply committed to your connection. They're strong. This is somebody who's got your back. Okay, so it's like they are somebody who's going to defend you, defend the connection. We see the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this person is probably, you know, is young at heart. They could have Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. I feel like this person's really connected to nature or animals, so that they could like rescue animals, they could have pets, just really love animals even if they don't have any. But I do feel like this is somebody that like really enjoys the outdoors, or being outdoors. All right, some of you, this person is in their 20s. Now these are super specific messages. All right, my lovely Leos. So it's not going to resonate with all of you, but it will be confirmation for some. You would be shocked. Maybe some of you see this person and you think they're in their 20s, but they're a little bit older or something like that. I think this person's also going to really surprise you, because even though they're in this sort of passive energy when you meet them, or they're dealing with this karmic situation, like they're actually quite strong and quite committed and quite much, it's like quietly forceful is kind of what I'm getting. And this could be a love from long ago. So it could be somebody obviously that you dealt with a long time ago, Leo, but for a lot of you, this is just an indication that you've had past lives together. All right, and for some of you, this person may be taller than average, or maybe they're taller than whom you normally date. All right, and maybe a little taller than you. All right, so let's see clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Leos. What else do we need to know about this person? Okay, they spend their money quickly. I also feel like this is somebody who's very generous with their money. And again, they're not going to hold back when it comes to buying you gifts or taking you out, or, you know, planning vacations and things like that. There's something really unique about this person's smile. It's going to really draw you in. It's probably going to be one of the first things you notice. This person may have tattoos or large tattoos. This person may dye their hair, so that could be highlights, they could bleach it, they could be covering up grays, it could be they dye it black or red. All right. And we also see that this person, okay, so I think this person is going to shock you, Leo, because they're going to be the one to ask you out. And Spirit's saying this is somebody who has been in your proximity at least once in the last 6 months. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. What else do my Leos need to know about this person or this connection? This person is radiant, they're fun, they're energetic, and they're beautiful. Okay, so you're going to be very drawn to them. They have strong earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay, and they're not your usual type. So this person's going to be different than whom you normally date. And some of you might really like their legs, or maybe they're going to admire theirs, but this person is toned, they have a nice walk, or they have long legs. Again, specific messages that are not going to be for all of you. This person's seeing you as the Lover's card. This person's going to see and sense that you're a soulmate. This person's going to be very, very deeply attracted to you, and this person's going to feel like they really love talking to you. They love the conversations that you have. They love to laugh with you. Yeah, so let's see. Why do we have the Lover's card here? Okay, the Two of Wands. This person, I feel, Gemini, I was going to call you Gemini, Leo. This is Gemini energy. Some of you have Gemini in your chart. And some of you may want to check out the Gemini reading that I did just do. if you feel called to. But with the Two of Wands, like this person's gonna, I feel like they're gonna feel, Leo, like you're the one they've been waiting for. Like you are whom they've been waiting for. For those of you that have done traveling or like to travel, this person's gonna really appreciate that about you. They also like that you're looking towards the future, that you wanna build, that you wanna grow, that you want to expand. And with the Devil energy, Capricorn, some of you might have Capricorn in your chart. I feel like this person feels like you're somebody who's quite good for them in a lot of ways. Like you may have healthy habits that they really appreciate. They feel like, you rub off on them in a good way. But I also think this person's going to be wildly attracted to you. And I do feel like this person kind of holds back. Like, again, they're like quiet. They have this quiet strength. And no matter what the situation is, like when you meet this person, they might hold back a little bit, but I think you're going to be really surprised that they're quite like obsessed with you, very attracted to you. They really worry about this connection. They see you as somebody who's very sexy, very passionate, very attractive, and this person wants you, okay? But again, you might not know that at first. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. You might not know that in the beginning. All right, so let's see what else. And this person sees you as like practical. They see you as hardworking. They see you as wise. And with the Devil, like I said, some of you might have Capricorn in your chart. But they see you as somebody who's strong, somebody who's decisive. And I can't leave out the sexy energy because it's definitely coming through. All right, let's see what else they really like about you. Artist energy. So they like that you're creative, or that you inspire others to see life symbolically, okay? And we see healer, okay? So they may feel like you have a very healing quality for them, being around you. And for those of my Leos who, have a passion to serve others by repairing body, mind, and spirit, they're gonna just love that about you. Again, I think they're just gonna love being around you, touching you, and they love how you care for others, that lion heart that you have. And I think this is going to be a very healing connection. We see this child nature. You two both might be very grounded. You both might love animals. Even you could be brought together because you both have dogs, or you like this, I feel like you're both coming out as this child nature energy, very grounded and sweet and loving, and probably will have, pets together, right? Or love each other's pets and things like that. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, the type of relationship it is. Like I said, this Eight of Pentacles to me is one of my favorites because it's really babe, I've got your back. This is the person you come home to after a long day. You share good news, you share bad news, but you also really like to share the finer things in life. They've got nice drinks, they've got some sweet cupcakes there, so whatever it is, I feel like you two are going to really take care of each other in that regard. Okay, and we see, this is going to be a really loving and really supportive connection. I do think this person's going to be a part of your inner circle probably pretty early on. All right, we see someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. I don't really feel, Leo, that this person is somebody from your past coming in to apologize, but just remember, you might have people coming out of the woodwork, which always happens, once they see you happy and once they see you moving on. Yeah, and this person is going to be somebody who's going to love and protect you. And I also feel like this connection is being protected by the divine. Some of you, financial challenges may be affecting this connection. So again, just be aware of that. That could be on your end. It could be on theirs. But I kind of see you two building each other up, supporting each other. So let's see. What else do we need to know here about this connection? What else do we need to know about this connection? Okay, so let go of the past. So clear your energy to allow more love into your life. Okay, so if you're still holding on to someone or something from the past, I feel like Spirit's saying it's time to let it go, Leo. Yeah, love language, acts of service, actions speak louder than words. And I think you both are going to be showing each other that you're there for each other, that you want this. And we see physical connection. All right, so I do feel like there's going to be a very strong physical attraction. But I also feel like you two are going to meet in person for a lot of you, but the sacred union of bodies, two becoming one. Get ready. It's going to be powerful stuff. And Spirit's saying there's there's a potential here, Leo, for this to really be a lasting love. Okay, so let's get some important dates for this connection, or times. Important dates or times for my Leos here regarding this connection. So it's happening this year, between now and the next 6 months. A lot of you, it's happening in the near future, and maybe you need to take steps to speed it up by just, healing and releasing anything happening there from the past. All right, Leos, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.